Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 4, and in this episode of our season as Joey Logano, we're going to be completing the final race of the season, the Ford EcoBoost 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at Phoenix, where we finished 16th. I had the speed to finish top 5, maybe even top 3. I don't know about winning, but I had a setup that was made by Knee Pit Gaming, and I went on to just derp the race like 2 or 3 times, and it caused a big old freaking wreck in the front stretch, so we got sent to the back in the final stage, and I had to climb my way back up. So 16th wasn't too bad given the situation I put myself in. But we got 4th at Texas and 9th at Martinsville in that round. None of the playoff drivers won a race, so it was all consistency to get into the Final Four. And it's going to be me, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, and my teammate, Brad Keselowski, in this race at Homestead tonight. But I'm really excited to end off this Let's Play and this time I've spent playing NASCAR Heat 4. At the same time, I'm going to miss this game. I hate this game, but I love this game. It's very conflicting emotions. I mean, I say I hate NASCAR Thunder 2004, and that's my favorite game of all time. You get my point. The graphical improvement from NASCAR Heat 3 to NASCAR Heat 4 is it honestly amazes me, and even after all this time, I mean, NASCAR Heat 5 is out now. This game is better than NASCAR Heat 5. It's the exact same game, except they fucked up so much shit in NASCAR Heat 5. It's so broken, and it's like, I don't know what the heck they did to the game. Like, all they really tried doing is reducing the motion blur a little bit. I saw that. And then add an extra camera angle or 2. But yet somehow they could get, like, freaking the rim colors wouldn't get what you want them to. And then Homestead races like this one, instead of being a night race or a day race, it was a night sky with a day pavement. It looked like Eclipse. And then recently I was watching What If Racing play this game, and there's what do you call it, the jitterbug tires, where they keep on flashing and repositioning themselves, and that was trippy. Keselowski starting second, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick are starting in front of us. Okay, Denny Hamlin starting in front of us. Where's Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch 16th. Kyle Busch has just not had much luck in the season. He's a pretty consistent driver. He's got 4 wins, and he's been up front the whole time. But there's so many times where he just doesn't have the luck at the right points where he needs it. And Denny Hamlin, he's got the same amount of wins as me. We both have 6, but he's got 15 more playoff points. So clearly he's been killing it on stages. We're now 7th starting this race. So one of the guys in front of us got sent to the back. Well, it's not Keselowski or Denny Hamlin. Paul Menard has been struggling all his life. Daniel Suarez. You know, if Daniel Suarez won the right races, he would be in the Final Four. And he kept on winning, and then he kept on performing well at the wrong times. When Tyler Reddick is still here, Tyler Reddick got a good finish at Daytona, and looks like he's going to get a good finish at Homestead too. But Daniel Suarez, I mean, that'd be poor luck if he actually was in the Final Four. But the green flag is out. It's sunset, the final race of the season. This is a game that I'm definitely going to come back to for a career mode. Same with NASCAR Heat 2. And then I might never come back to NASCAR Heat 3, because NASCAR Heat 3 and NASCAR Heat 4, I don't think their career modes are that different. The game change for NASCAR Heat 4 is obvious. How the cars drive, sound, look, and the AI, they race a lot better. You know, they have their different lanes, even though at a lot of tracks they have multi-lanes for no real reason. Like, they don't do that in reality. We got multi-lanes at freaking Martinsville or some shit. Then there's, you can choose the different rates of tire wear and kinds of tire wear. Like, we're on less wear, more grip. Whenever I started playing this game, I was having the AI on more wear and us on like normal wear, so that they would actually get some visual tire wear. It's just, it had me winning a lot of races and winning championships easily, even though I did win the Xfinity Series championship. But the fact that I did win the Xfinity Series championship, and we're on harder settings now, is a sign that I might not win this one. But I'm going to try. It's just, it's hard to win a championship whenever someone that's not even in the Final Four is kicking your butt, like Alex Bowman, right? Why Alex Bowman? Why Eric Jones behind him? And then Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, and there's Keselowski and Kyle Busch side by side. They're really just getting in their ways. I mean, if I'm this fast in comparison to those guys, we got this one in the bag, but you never know how the race is going to pan out. I'm just trying to get this lead, which will be easily done to help Eric Jones. You know, you're the teammate of two of the drivers in the Final Four, and you're pushing me. And a caution halfway through the first stage. I was going to save this statement for the end of the stage, just get back to talking about things, but I blew way more right front tires than necessary and tipped over like a minivan way too many more times than necessary. You know, just some janky things. Like, why we kept on blowing right front tires? Why? Why us? And then, like I was saying, the minivan physics, where you go to a road course and the car tips over. How do you tip these? Have you seen these things? If you get a good perspective, how do you tip it over? Yeah, you get on two tires, you hit a curb, it's high enough, but how do you tip it over? What the fuck? I don't get it. So all the minivan parts and all the on two wheels, or maybe even just one. So we're on the final lap of first stage. I gotta say, this is not the TV I usually record all my stuff on, so the picture is very different. I've told you guys about this sometimes, is that it's more saturated and the hue is a little bit off, but it's mostly just saturation. It's really strong. So this sky is like way more pink and blue than you guys see it as. For me, it's, I don't know if I can make it look like that in the video. I could like make a quick adjustment and you can see what I'm talking about. Pit stops. Yeah, first stage, so we got no damage. Keeping this thing clean, and we get our 4 tires. And we'll fill up the tank, which will just take 1 can. And now, we're in the evening. We got the blue sky. I wish that the day to night transition was gradual, like NASCAR 2000 or whatever. But the fact that we even have it, it's nice. In between the stages. Whenever you have a race like the Coca-Cola 600, where it's day, then sunset, then evening, then night, you get to see the full extent of it. And there are some races where it's day, sunset, and then evening, and it never actually reaches the night. I don't know if they base that off of like when the actual start time of the real races were or what. But I want to mention this. The last episode we raced at Phoenix, I don't remember now how long the final race at Phoenix during the season has been a night race, but in the 5 years that 704 Games has been putting out these games, for whatever reason, it's never been a night race at Phoenix. We haven't had one. Why? We do it for a bunch of other tracks. We did it for Las Vegas. We couldn't get to Phoenix whenever it already had one. I mean, I don't know what makes it so difficult, because all you do is, you know, do the same thing you do with the lighting, and then you got the lights, you make the lights light up. I don't get it, dude. It's just so dumb. So I wanted to race at Phoenix at night in a NASCAR heat game, and I never got to. Not once. I don't think you can race at Phoenix at night in NASCAR heat. NASCAR heat 2002. Or NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. No. So, why? Why do they never bring it around? I am leading this race. And I'm going to continue leading this race. Never mind. Eric Jones is. Oh God, there's Kyle Busch. You know, I was gonna make a cut and just skip to the end of the stage because it was getting boring. With me talking about, you know, nighttime and some garbage, my freaking night owl bull crap. But then Kyle Busch and Eric Jones came along. Now we're back to the lead again. I am winning. Me trying to block Chase Elliott messed up my line into turn 1. But you can't blame me for doing that, because you get poking that nose, and once you get there, they don't get out of there. They stay there, and they knock you out of the way if you try to stop them. I'm going to try to get them back. Push. And I mean, I just might do it because I'm staying underneath them. But see, I stop steering, and that's when the car starts getting loose and steering more than I ever was before. It's so strange, the looseness physics thing sometimes. Like, you can be so tight and the car won't turn. And then it's like the game's deciding, okay, well, the corner's almost over. Let's start whipping it around on you. Ugh. I'm trying to not get loose, so I reduced my steering and almost hit the guy. You get what I'm talking about. You know, you steer less, avoid getting loose. And there's a better solution to keep the car from kicking out. You just let off the gas, and it keeps the rear wheels from putting too much freedom into the backside of the car, it's really light, so it wouldn't get loose, but not this wicked weird loose. And we won the second stage. It's about to get darker out here, and we're gonna start off this final one up front. Can we win the race and the championship? Kyle Busch and Keselowski and Denny Hamlin haven't been challenging me. Where the hell is Denny Hamlin? I haven't even seen him this race, have I? He's 16th. God dang. I mean, Kyle Busch passed me one time, but that didn't last. It's just been Eric Jones or Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr. But it's strange that the main drivers are not the ones I'm actually competing with. Okay, so we'll get our 4 tires and we'll fill the tank again. We've got enough fuel to get into the race, so no green flag pit stops. Is there anything else I should add talking about this game? I talked about the weird, wonky road course physics, which I mean they're worse than NASCAR Heat 3 and NASCAR Heat 2, which is surprising. I mean the car doesn't do stupid crap like that in those games. For the most part, you just gotta get your lines right. I love the bumps of the track. I can feel them even better in this game. Like, oh my god, car. The first time we raced at Atlanta in the truck series, I could feel the truck moving up and down. They do the same thing at Auto Club. Dude, what is Eric Jones doing? And how is he doing it? He's like, he stays to the inside through the entire corner. And he beats me off the corner, despite having such a shitty line. That doesn't work. He's making it work. I mean, I can't race down here, bottom of the corner. I can't even keep my car down there. I can't do what he did. I can't carry that much speed in the corner and stay down there like that. He still beat me off on the outside. Now I've got Chase Elliott up my back bumper. I'm just battling for the win with drivers that really don't contribute to the outcome of this championship. I am trying to focus on exiting turn 2, but Chase Elliott is bumping my booty. Stop. I like it, but stop. Okay, off. We're just kind of staying in the groove. Oh my god, Chase, I love you. I hate this. I love it, but I hate it. I love you, Chase. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, no, you didn't. My tires are pretty worn now, and we're having a green-white checkered. If I just went one more lap, that the championship would have been mine for sure. Kyle Busch is 4th. He's on the outside. Keselowski's in 10th, so yeah, he can't get this one. Denny Hamlin is still 16th. Denny Hamlin, he's been the greatest driver all season. If I didn't win this one, I'd want him to because he earned it. But he just hasn't had anything to offer at Homestead. I hope this doesn't happen in reality. I hope that Denny Hamlin actually wins the 2020 title, even though Kevin Harvick deserves it. Freaking 9 wins. I'm betting on Kevin Harvick possibly tying Jeff Gordon and Richard Petty in the number of wins achieved in a single season. Okay, we're still first. Wasn't the best of restarts. It was still just Eric Jones, Chase Elliott. I didn't have a problem holding them back on my worn tires, so we're just about the same tires, and I should be able to still do it now. Chase Elliott went up to the top, and he's kind of giving that spot away to Eric Jones. 1 lap to go on NASCAR Heat 4, and it's kind of anticlimactic. I didn't even have to freaking try to win this championship. I don't even think I had to try that hard in NASCAR Heat 3. And NASCAR Heat 2, that was a tough one. With Kyle Larson, yeah, I had to try to win that championship. And then I did all kinds of dramatic edits with the red sun rising. and made it so intense and amazing. Yeah, those were the days. Remember, Red Sun Rising? And then they broke up at the beginning of the year. So that's the end of NASCAR Heat 4. And you know, I was thinking about maybe premiering this, but this was so anticlimactic. Okay, so let's do some donuts, burnouts. I guess those donuts right there in the front stretch are from the Xfinity race, the truck race, you know, because they do their donuts too. And I'll do my donuts on the start-finish line because obviously, you know, truck driver, Xfinity Series driver would do that whenever the Cup Series driver is the one that's got to really do it. Yeah, victory! I'm so happy right now. I thought I was gonna lose this one, but even though I won it instead, it's like what? I'm not that excited about it whenever I don't even have to do anything. I was gonna upload this yesterday, you know, on the same weekend as the second to last race of the season, but then I was experiencing ridiculously insane back pains for 2 days straight, which means yeah, I was going to record this and have it come out on Sunday, but I was having insane back pains all day long. I was also having back pains on the day I recorded the second to last race of the season, but I just kind of blew it off then and hoped that it would go away. It didn't. It got worse. So then the race results. Yay, champion. I cannot wait to move on to NASCAR Heat Evolution with Casey Mears. That's not something I ever thought I'd be saying. And there's a trophy. That's a beautiful trophy. Shiny. You got the lights shining on the grill. You know, the grill's not supposed to look like that. It's not supposed to be like this picture. It's supposed to be an actual grill, and I don't know why we don't have that actual texture in there. I mean, you notice all over the car, like this is not a grill because it's just shining the whole freaking thing like it's just an image. For once, the cutscene actually plays and it doesn't lag. Every other time, it's like it stutters the crap out of it, and I can barely even take the time to enjoy what it was supposed to be. But here, you know, it's the trophy and the whoosh, green boogaloo, and then it's got the text, congratulations, you did it, you won the championship. But still, it's not very climactic at all. I mean, I didn't have to try to win this championship. Go in the final race, I'm putting up with Eric Jones and Chase Elliott, who, you know, eliminated in the last round. Oh my goodness. I mean, it looked nice. The car looked nice. The race looked nice. The racing was kind of lacking. I thought it would be more challenging than that. I felt like Xfinity racing was more difficult, even with the freaking tire wear after me. I don't think I'm that much better at this game than I was whenever I was racing the Xfinity series. I don't know. But I can't wait to move on to NASCAR Evolution, a game that's actually going to piss me off way more than this game ever did during the season. I had my frustrating moments, but NASCAR Evolution is going to be a shit show, and it's going to be so entertaining. I mean, I'm going to win races. I don't know if I'm going to win as many races, and it might be really easy sometimes, but it's going to be very hard to put up with, and it's make for more entertaining content. But I just think this game is great, and I plan to come back to this game for a career mode eventually. And I was saying not NASCAR Heat 3 because it's probably got the same career mode. It's just that this game overall is better than that one. And then there's NASCAR Heat 2. I like that game because of the quality of the racing in that one. And I might do career mode in that game someday as well. And there's NASCAR Heat Evolution. I don't even know about that freaking game. I'm already just starting to decide doing a championship mode because I never touched it. And the career mode, that game is kind of cheap. There's not much to it. It's such a mobile game. NASCAR Heat Evolution is such a mobile game for a console. And then you can look at this stuff. I've done 126 online races. I have 41 wins on this game, 151 top 10s, and I've done 228 races in total. You know, that's really not much. I think most people have done a lot more than that made content on this game. Or maybe not, I don't know. See you next time. That's that. And NASCAR Heat 4, over.